Evening, call me Dave. Another dose of comedy for you. Have a bit of fun, shall we? Missing from a lot of people's lives a bit of fun. Hey, you know I like telling funny stories. There was these two cows in a field. One goes, moo. The other one says, you bastard. I was going to say that. The teacher says to the child, what do you want to do when you're older? I don't know, miss. I think. We all want to do something in life. She said, it's normally something deep inside. He said to the teacher, he said, all us boys want a bit of that, miss. Something deep inside. Jesus. Deep inside a woman's vag, don't you know? He said, I want to do something fun. I want to do something that makes me laugh. Keeps me happy every day. Never bored, I want a job that don't feel like work, like a football player or darts player. Well, they'd do that anyway, because they'd love that. They just want to do that. He said, oh no, I want to be a comedian. The teacher says, you're having a fucking laugh, mate, ain't you? So, hopefully, but not right now, but I will be, miss, People take the piss, don't they? What do you reckon, Cock? Yeah, they take the piss. Definitely. Picture the scene. It's two polar bears sitting in the snow, fishing through a 4-foot hole, One turns to the other one, said, me fucking ice hole is frozen. Me ice hole. Mrs. was on the phone to the dentist. I didn't know at the time. She was talking away. She said, I only have 2 gaps. I said, yeah, one's pretty shit and the other one needs a hedge trimmer on it and the fucking cobwebs dusting off it. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't know. Could have been a dating app for all I know. You know what I mean? Plenty more fish in your drawers. Ladies always say you men are obsessed with your cocks. Can't even sit down and watch a film without your hand down your pants. I think lesbians are also pretty obsessed with, what's between their legs and other ladies' legs. Anyway, that's true. I mean, I've got a 3-foot cock here, I've also got a plastic cock with a big red head on the end. You know what I mean? But saying that, I do like to play with a hairy beaver sometimes. You know what I mean? Nothing be silly stories, eh? Yeah. We're all the same, lads. Hang on. Break. Bit of merch. Lovely cups. You want one, just let me know. I'll get you one made. My friend stopped taking her dog to the park as the ducks keep biting the dog. She's fed up. She said, I'm going to take him to the vets and see if they find out what's wrong with him. I said, it's obvious, isn't it? The dog is causing your issue. She said, how do you know that? I said, it's a purebred. The ducks keep biting it. It's a purebred. Come on. I know. I was doing some training. I worked as a theatre assistant at a local hospital. I thought I'd be handing out fucking drinks and popcorn. Theatre assistant. You'll get that joke later. The lead trainer said to me, what's the difference between an oral and a rectal thermometer? I said, well, the tastes mainly. I taste the shit. But it's actually the tip that's different. One's long and thin and one's wide and ball-shaped. One time, a doctor came in on the ward. He reached in his pocket and he took out the rectal thermometer with the ball on. He said, some arsehole's got my pen. Yeah. My mate found out that I was doing some stand-up comedy. He said, you want to be a comedian now, Dave, yeah? All comedians are idiots and not funny. I said, that's a bit of a general statement. I said, I'm not a complete idiot. Some parts are still missing. I think this whole world is funny. A fucking joke right now. Well, I was watching TV the other day, very rare, and there was a sex expert on loose women. She was called Julia Gash. No word of a fucking lie. Julia Gash. Look her up. And she said, ladies, remember, if you have an orgasm, always remember to tell your partner. one of the guest pipes up and said, I don't like to call him when he's at work. You know what I mean? Anyway, this episode had Jordan on it. So it should have been called Very, Very Loose Women, shouldn't it? Really? You must have heard Jordan slept with Gareth Gates. You know, imagine that. Fuck, imagine them two in bed. Spit it out, will you? That's my fucking line. Oh, fuck it, I've come. Jesus Christ. One of my mates is gay. I said, what made you get into that shit? He said, I was married for 10 years. That's the only way I could get any fucking action. I would have preferred the other hole, but she turned into, his missus turned into fucking stone cold Steve Austin. Angry motherfucker. Well, I was at school, I failed maths so many times I can't even count. You know what I mean? As in I can't count the fucking times. Or both. Well, either or. I used to have a handle on life. Then it fucking broke. Someone said to me the other day, they always say really helpful things to you. They said, just be yourself. I was like, I can't be anyone else. I'm fucking me. You be someone else. Even if you get fucking plastic surgery, you're still yourself underneath it, ain't you? That's a stupid fucking thing to say. How are you? How are you in yourself? Fucking contortionist or something. I've been in the gym a lot lately. In fact, I burned 2,000 calories today. I fell asleep while the fucking dinner was burning in the oven. Tell you, she was so angry she called me a useless cunt. I said, so pretty much like yours then. That's the wrong thing to say, fellas. Try and be nice. I'm trying, I'm learning. Fucking hell. But I thought that was funny at the time. As we so often do. She said, build a fire for a man and he'll be warm for a few hours. Set fire to the fucker and he'll be warm forever. Got her own back. Yeah. Give a man a fishing rod and he'll sit down on the riverbank all day drinking beer. He won't fucking get any fish to eat. Fucking hell, you want to eat the fish out of the river. You know, I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy every fucking moment of it. Every fucking moment. I said to the missus, the last thing I want to do is hurt you. But it's on my list. The last thing. You'll get it later. She's always complaining. Says, I never listen to a word she says. Well, something like that. Something like that. I went to a friend's wedding today. The poor bastard. It was very emotional. Even the cake was in tears. Telling you. 6:30 is the best time on the clock. Fucking hands down. Because both the fucking hands are down, aren't they? My friend worked in the movies for years. Recently lost his job. He was a set designer. He left without creating a scene. Set designers create fucking scenes, don't they? Anyway. My friend said, Dave, you're smart, ain't you? I thought, here we go. What's this fucking all about? He said, what's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I said, I don't know and I don't fucking care. You'll get that one later. Google it. So I had an operation over Christmas. I couldn't eat for ages. I lost about 1.5 stone. I said to me mate, I said, I want to put on 1 stone of muscle. He said, you've got to start a new kind of resistance training. I said, I am. I'm fucking refusing to go to the gym anymore. Resistance enough for you? Yeah, I've noticed with this new high cost of living, they're still very popular. Easy way out. Yeah. And today, the man who invented knock-knock jokes was given a Nobel Prize. Fucking Nobel Prize. Yeah. The manager and director of Duracell was arrested yesterday for assault and battery. Police said they charged him overnight. Yeah. I was really pissed the other night. And I was ending up in the police station. I swear to God. Sat next to me, had the fucking devil himself with the horns and everything. I said, what have they got you in for? He said, possession. Fucking possession. This is a true story. Scientists have recently discovered a food that greatly reduces your sex drive. It's called fucking wedding cake. A lot of you will know what that fucking means. I never knew what happiness was until I got married. I had 10 blissfully happy years, and then I met her. Again, I've always had a lot of determination and willpower. And my missus has a lot of won't power. But hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, you know what I mean? Why are dogs such bad dancers? Because they've got 2 fucking left feet, innit? You know what I mean? 2 left feet. Okay, then. You'll get it later. My missus apologised for being horrible to me today. I said, it's about fucking time. He said, I just want to bury the hatchet. I fucking ran out to the shed, fucking hid the axe. You know what I mean? Well, another evening. A nice glass of vino, all chilled out. I thought to myself, today I'm going to become a born-again Christian. Phoned my mum up. She's got a fucking sore fanny, let me tell you. Christ. Born-again fucking Christian. Do you know what? I think I'm getting old. Well, older. I went to an antiques auction today and 3 fucking people bid on me. Cheeky bastards. Same thing happened. I went past the cemetery the other day. These geezers chased me with shovels. Fucking hell. My mate gave me a bundle of books today. You should read. It's good for you. I was having a look through. French dictionary. I looked up the meanings of some English words. The word buffet means get up and get it your fucking self. I was like, fucking hell, I didn't see that one coming. Buffet. We have to get up and fuck. Yeah. I'm not explaining that one. What a dick. What a cock. And now, what a fucking afro chicken. This is my cock. As you can see, it's a big one. It's got a black helmet. Not to use. What do you call a woman that's had way too much to drink, lads? You call her a taxi. You don't smash her fucking back doors in, do you, fellas? Know what I mean? The missus just got rid of our Hoover. Said, what do you do that? She said, I was just gathering dust. That's what I was fucking supposed to do. My mate said, you're a bit harsh when you're talking about marriage. I said, look, it's justified for me, all right? He said, I still get blowjobs after 20 years. I said, do you? He said, yeah, but if my wife finds out, she'll fucking kill me. I was like, I'll do the fucking funnies if you don't mind. My friend, he was with a prostitute recently. He don't get a lot of action. Honest. And as she was dressing afterwards, she turned to him and said, have you just got out of prison, Pete? He said, yeah. How did you guess? He said, is it because I wanted to have anal sex with you today? She said, well, partly. She said, but after when we finished, he ran round in front of me, bent over and said, your turn. That's when I twigged. Fucking your turn. Pass the KY, Jelly Pete. What do you call an artist with a brown finger? Picasso. Picasso. You'll get it later. What have women and condoms got in common? They spend more time in your wallet than on the end of your cock. Fair play? Fair point? What do you reckon, cock? Yes. He said yes. What is the difference between acne and a Catholic priest? Sorry for any religious people, but this is true. Difference between acne and a Catholic priest? Actually, normally, acne usually comes on a boy's face after he turns 13, as opposed to a priest. And as I know my dad's listening to this, it's a little Welsh rhyme, and for my dad and the other family, really. A boy and girl from Aberystwyth united the lips that they kissed with. But as they grew older, they both grew bolder. And they started playing with the things that they pissed with. Well, I thought that was funny. Yeah. As in tongues and, down south. I was invited to a party last night, and when I got there was a room full of midgets. I said, what's this all about? They said, we fancied a little get-together. Fucking little get-together. Bought one of them a Christmas present as a book. How to make yourself taller. Fucking stood on it. My missus come up to the computer. She said, you still using Internet Explorer? I said, yeah, just like you. I like it nice and slow. And I was speaking to my granddad a little while ago, and he always told me, all the way through his life, he said laughter was always the best medicine. Which is why I imagine two of me fucking uncles died of smallpox. So, I was out yesterday. My mate bumped into me in the street yesterday. He come out of nowhere. I fucking shit myself. It's the last time I walk in front of a car while I'm texting. Fucking shit marks all up the bonnet, He said, so you're trying to be a comedian, Dave? I said, no, Rob, I'm just doing it for a fucking laugh, mate. What did you fucking... Anyway, I hope you had a laugh. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.